going, everyone? Welcome back to The Assist. Today, we welcome one of the most extraordinary human stories of our time. From a small village in Cameroon to the deserts of North Africa, to sleeping in the streets of Paris, and ultimately to standing as the heavyweight champion of the world, Francis Ngannou's journey is one of unimaginable resilience, courage, and hope. Now, he's here in Kigali as mixed martial arts comes to Rwanda for the first time through the Professional Fighters League. This conversation isn't just about fighting, it's about dreams, purpose, and how one man's journey can inspire an entire continent.
I was straight up with them, like, I have no money, I have nothing, but I want to be a world champion.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to The Assist. I am super excited to introduce you to who I have here with me today. Please help me welcome Mr. Francis Ngannou. Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to Kigali. Welcome to our home. How does it feel to be here?
Well, it feels really good, been hearing a lot about Rwanda. And one thing that also hit me, as an African country, we always have difficulty traveling and stuff. And I was in the plane. I was at the airport yesterday. I'm like, damn, where's my visa? Then I'm like, no, I don't need visa, right? So, and then I get here and then I give my passport at the custom. And I was looking at this custom agent like this, like I was waiting for him to bring something up about like a visa situation. And then he did everything, put his stamp and say, I'm like, okay,
Welcome.
So this is it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're very happy to have you here with us.
And that was the start,
Yes.
because we usually face some, maybe not challenges, but some interaction at the custom, some questions.
Exactly. As a world traveler, I'm sure that you've encountered, some stresses left and right.
Oh, a lot. Even today, though, you can't believe that. You can't believe if I'd say, I still have troubles with some visa, basically keeping my Cameroonian passport because I'm so proud of it. I haven't have a second passport yet, but which eventually in the future, I think I better think about it. But
Yes. So thank you for mentioning that. Kigali, Rwanda has opened up its borders to quite a few countries to, entry free visa.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to start our conversation today. Touching base about that, what do you call home today? Is it Paris? Is it Las Vegas? Is it Cameroon?
Well, let's just say I'm a citizen of the world, right? But at the end of the day, the place that I will call home for now and forever will always be Cameroon. I've been to places that I love, Las Vegas, Paris, now I'm in Saudi, Dubai as well, everywhere. But, and I love those places, right? But Cameroon is home. It's the place that you have the nostalgia. It's the place that you have your childhood memory. Everything is inked there. Your family, the story of your family from generation. So, and that's why I go there very often.
Yes. If there's a city that you can identify as, a change maker in your life, obviously Cameroon comes as first, but like you said, you're a world traveler. You've been to, a couple of countries. I'm sure that you've touched all continents. Which one has left the biggest impact on you?
It's hard to identify which one would specifically have make a differentiate itself from others, because you have to understand that this is like a step by step. When you're on the 10th floor, you're higher than those who are on the 5th floor. But there's not a way that you can get on the 3rd floor without getting on the 5th floor. So without the existence of the 5th floor, there wouldn't be a 10th floor.
Exactly.
You couldn't be there. So every place that I have been, every path of my life has contributed of my story. And that's why I say like regardless of what happened in my life, regardless of my story, and God's know there's some part of it that I really don't like, but at the end of the day, I'm so thankful for that, because all those were the paths that led me here. And without that, even though it's traumatizing, even though it's painful for some part, you know, but without it, I wouldn't be where I am today. So for somehow, I still have to be grateful for that. So every city that I have stepped my feet on has contributed.
That's lovely. As we speak about your journey, I was doing a bit of research, and your journey across the Sahara is basically something out of a movie. You were fighting through uncertainty. Sometimes, you didn't really know what was coming next. But what kept you alive during those moments when everything just told you to give up?
I always said, like, it's a journey of thousands or millions of African. We are a descendant of fighter. We are people that been through so much, and we are prepared of fighting, of facing challenges. We learn about like how to build from nothing, how to keep our faith, which is obviously what always keep us going, even though when it seems like everything is lost. I've been in that journey just as a million of other African, and just as other million African, is all about the dream, the goal, the better future, dedication, not giving up, even though sometimes you don't know if there will be an outcome. The goal is to just keep doing whatever is in your power, and don't give up. And at the end of the day, the result might be comforting or not, but I always say what's matter at the end of the day is what is to make sure that you did everything. We and that's why, like, I'm very grateful of my life, of what have happened to me, because although we can say, oh, I work hard, I did this, I did that, I have seen a lot of people going through hardship than that, and didn't get to where I am, and didn't get the result. And that doesn't mean they are less of a person, that doesn't mean they are less deserving. That just mean maybe that was their life, and I respect those people a lot. There is a people even in my life, that in my family, that nobody knows of. They are struggling financially, but I respect what they are, what they have done, what they are doing for their family on the daily basis, the sacrifice that they have done, the person that they are. So because we are in the society today that people, they misjudge people by measure the success in terms of what you're making or the income that you have, of what you have, which is not wrong, because some people would do great things, would be like life-changing people, and whenever they have a compensation for it.
Yes.
So I'm grateful that at the end of the day, I can say I'm very rewarded for that. Very,
Yes.
very rewarded.
That's
To
beautiful.
be able to go through the end to my dream, to reach that end, like nothing could have, nobody could have believed that would happen, And I can also say, oh, I did this, I did that, but it was just grace on me.
Yes. Beautifully said. You're big on philanthropy. You are always, you have a huge group of people that you carry with you everywhere you go. And you often say that I fight for more than just myself. What are you fighting for now? As MMA grows, as PFL grows, PFL Africa, what is behind all that?
I think it's the same thing. It's the same thing that he always has been. And I tend to have this, people tend to ask me this question a lot, like, okay, what are you fighting for now? I say, now what? Now that you have this, now I'm like, did I ever tell you that that was what I was fighting for? Unless you are capable to tell me what I was fighting for from the beginning and say, okay, then you have it. You cannot tell me that I don't have a reason to fight anymore. I fight for the same thing. I fight for purpose, for the greater purpose. I fight to get a better version of myself, to give my everything. I want to make sure that at the end of all of this, I check myself and tell myself that, and regardless of the result, I want to check myself at the end and tell myself that, well, you know, I have given it all. I have given it all.
Yes.
And that's most important for me than the outcome, because the outcome could be great, but is not always determined of the goal. And I also fight for mine. You know, you get, when you do this, you get to the point that you realize a lot of people are looking to you or looking up to you. Then you realize that it's not longer about you. I get to fight that for a long time. Like, no, I didn't sign up for this, not my responsibility. But here is at some point your responsibility. You know, when you fight, when a kid watch you and want to become like you, when you see 10 years old want to become like you, then I think it's your responsibility as well to become a better man for that kid, to give him a better example, because you would like yourself that your kids have a model or follow somebody that lead well. So that's my goal, to be the better version of myself and give my best.
I love that. So as Rwanda, we come off, when you hear visit Rwanda, you hear tourism, you hear luxury tourism, investments. But if we go back in time, less than, 40 years ago, we're in a completely different place.
I know.
Our story is about rebuilding, resilience,
I know.
about pride. A lot of points that resonate with you. I know that you've been here for just a couple of days.
I disagree with you when I share about visit Rwanda. Yes. I don't think about tourism and luxury tourism. Yes. I think when I heard about that, I think more about what you're saying, because I think about 30 years ago, I'm like, wow, this is, I see a vision, I see a project, I see unity, I see effort, combined efforts of rebuilding. I see resilience as well, because let's be real, nobody could have believed that Rwanda would be here today 30 years ago, right? Yet they are here, although some country were where they were, and they are still not here yet. So with a little bit of a knowledge about the story, the history of the continent, you have to understand. Then maybe people from outside that doesn't know the story of our continent might see things different, but from inside, I have a different perspective than people from outside.
And it's lovely to have you here. I know that you're going to be an advocate for us and, bring your network and show the people beyond what they see on the screens or what they see on the news. You're here, you're living it. It's tangible to you. So as we're here in BK Arena, this is one of our sports facilities. We've invested in infrastructure that can support sports and all of that. But there's always that extra point.
By the way, this is a beautiful infrastructure that is not easy to find in the continent, and very impressive. I heard about it, about how modern the BK Arena is. I think from 3 years ago, I haven't heard from this arena. It wasn't completed yet. It was to be, I think 4 years ago, it wasn't completed yet. Yes. And because I was making my research on arena in the continent, and that's how I found about the BK Arena, which is very impressive. I mean, I'm cold. I'm cold, which I'm in the arena. I should be, most of the time, I should be sweating.
Yes. No, we're cool over here.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
And we're very happy that is going to be hosting the PFL Africa, one of the biggest event in the continent. And then to be here today and to have to take advantage of this beautiful infrastructure, this piece of art is amazing.
Yes. Well, we're so happy to have you here. And thank you for reminding us that, dreams are not just defined by the start, but it's always about what you're willing to do.
It's always about action, because if you only dream, then you keep sleeping. You better wake up and take action.
We gotta wake up. It was a pleasure sitting down with you, Francis.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you back in Kigali very soon.
I'll be back very soon.
Yes.
Sooner than you might think.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.